So let's get into it. What does ESG mean? I think, there are terms that end up getting so overused in our common lexicon that they almost cease to have meaning in and of themselves, like the word sustainability. But I think ESG is a very important concept because it's not just about greenhouse gas emissions, and it's not just about board composition, and it's not just about your staff, it's about all of it. And it's the art of managing and balancing all of these parts of how you manage your business or your fund. So the environmental piece is very much around how your business is affected by and affects the physical world around it. So it has everything to do with greenhouse gas emissions and your carbon footprint as a company. It has to do with how you manage resources, energy, water, land. It has to do with how you use and dispose of waste, animal welfare, supply chain management, biodiversity. The environmental component of companies is different based on the type of company you are. And I'll get into that a little bit later. But obviously, the environmental considerations of a mining or oil and gas company are going to be quite different from a financial services or an insurance company. The S, or the social, which I find is sometimes lost in the conversation around ESG and sustainability, has everything to do with the human impact of your business. So that's everything from your staff and your employees and your labor complement, whether they be full-time or contract labor, through to your communities around which your company operates. For most of my career working in East Africa, the communities around our plantations were one of the most important stakeholder groups to us. And I think any of you who worked in the Global South understand that communities around your investment are either your biggest asset or your biggest liability, depending on how you treat them. So community engagement and community work and investment became a very important part of our ESG strategy, not because it was nice to do, but because it was core to our business and core to our business survival. Finally, governance has everything to do with how you constitute your board, how you ensure division of decision-making power, how you ensure that you mitigate for the risks of bribery and corruption and money laundering. So the governance component often gets sort of sidelined or pushed to lawyers, but it's a very important part of not only showing up and being a transparent global citizen as a company, but it also has everything to do with how you ensure integrity and sort of smooth business operations from within.